And now, from the Southern Colorado campus of CSU-Pueblo, this is the Today Online with news, events, videos, and photos.
This year's V-Day Spotlight campaign focuses on women and girls of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. In the Congo, an economic war has been fought for the last 13 years, mainly by outside militias who are hungry for the Congo's vast resources. These minerals and resources make their way into the hands of Western corporations and ultimately into our electronics. World leaders and international bodies stand by, knowing what is happening, but fail to act. The war in the Congo is the deadliest conflict since World War II. Close to 6 million people have been killed. Millions have been displaced. The atrocities being perpetuated against women and girls in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, the DRC, are nothing less than a femicide. The systematic destruction of the female population. Advocates on the ground approximate that 500,000 women and girls have been raped and sexually tortured.
Vaginas are beautiful. Our self-hatred is only the internalized hatred and repression of the patriarchal culture. It isn't real. Pussies unite. Yeah, I know it all. Like, if we'd grown up in a culture where we were taught that fat thighs were beautiful, we'd be pounding down milkshakes and Krispy Kremes, lying on our backs, spending our days thigh expanding. But we didn't grow up in that culture. I hated my thighs, and I hated my vagina even more. I thought it was incredibly ugly.
The clitoris is simply a bundle of nerves, 8,000 nerves to be precise. There's a higher concentration of nerve fibers that is found anywhere else in the male or female body, including the fingertips, lips, and tongue, and it's twice the number in the penis. Who needs a handgun when you've got a semi-automatic?
We are worried about vaginas, what to call them, what not to call them.
In Great Neck, New York, they call them a pussycat.
In Westchester, they called it a pookie.
In Jersey, a twat.
There's Powderbox, a poochie, a poopy, a peepee, a pooploo, a poopani, a pal, and a peesh.
This is a not-so-happy fact, found in the UNICEF's 2005 report, Female Genital Mutilation and Cutting, a Statistical Exploration. Female genital mutilation has been inflicted on approximately 130 million young girls and young women. In the 28 countries where it is practiced, mostly in Africa, about 3 million young girls a year can expect the knife, or the razor, or the glass shard to cut their clitoris or remove it altogether. In a man, it would range from amputation of most of the penis to the removal of all of it. Short-term results include tetanus, hemorrhages, cuts in the urethra, bladder, and vaginal walls. Long-term, chronic uterine infection, increased agony and danger during childbirth, and early deaths.
In the United States each year, about 200,000 women are raped, which is another kind of war.
This monologue is based on one woman's story. We do it tonight for that woman and the extraordinary women of Bosnia and Kosovo.
Memory, 7 years old. Edgar Montaigne, who is 10 years old, gets angry at me and punches me with all his might between my legs. It feels like he breaks my entire self. I live home, I can't pee. My mom asks me, what's wrong with your cooch snatcher? And when I tell her what Edgar Montaigne did to me, she gets mad at me and she says, never to let anyone touch my cooch snatcher again.
There's the college mode. I should be studying. I should be studying.
Cavern, cackle, clit, cute, come close, close inside ka, then you, then coo, then curvy, inviting, shark skin, you, uniform, under, up, urge, then N, then kun, snug letters fitting perfectly together. N, nest, now, next, nice, nice, always depth, always round in uppercase. Kun, N, a jagged, wicked electrical pulse. N, then soft N, warm N. Kun, kun, then T, then sharp, certain, tangy T. Texture, take, tent, tight, tantalizing, tasting, tensing, time, tendrils. Tell me, tell me. I would just like to make two more announcements. There are two very special people that need to be thanked. First of all, Fred Schultz from the Counseling Center for donating the necklaces you see here. All these necklaces were handmade in Uganda, and all proceeds go to pay school fees in Uganda, so it couldn't have been a better gift for all the cast members. Thank you very much. The next person I have to thank, more of like an inexplainable gratitude for all her hard work, is Dr. Fawn Amber Montoya. Without her, this would not have happened. None of us would be here. I would be dead, and it just would have been a disaster, so thank you very much.
Thank you all for coming tonight. This is part of our Women's Studies program that we've been doing for this our third year. This is also part of the student organization Voices of Empowerment, and without Tiara Marie Briggs, Tina Marie Rivera, and Rachel Donahue Dupler, it would not have been as successful as it is. Join us next year for our 4th annual, and please come to the Oyster University Center Ballroom for our first queer prom that we've had on this campus. Thank you.
Thank you all for attending CSU-Pueblo's 3rd annual Vagina Monologues. Proceeds will be donated to Pueblo's Rape Crisis Center.
My name is Tina Marie Rivera. I'm recently a graduate of CSU-Pueblo in the psychology department, minoring in women's studies. This is my 3rd year being a part of the Vagina Monologues. V-Day, Help Stop Violence Against Women. It's something that I'm very passionate about. Last year I was able to direct. It's just a very passionate subject for me because I was a wife that was abused when I was a young woman. I have 3 daughters and 3 granddaughters, and I need to assist and get them out of that cycle of violence. So it's something that I've worked on. Vagina Monologues brings awareness of people not just nationally but globally. This year I get to do a presentation that deals with something that's very close to my heart because of my Native American background, and it's called Crooked Braid, and it deals with the violence that goes on with the Native Americans on the reservations.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.